Hi everyone, it's Melissa here. We're going to do a pick a card reading today on what were their first impression of you. This was a popular one. I'm going to redo it. See what, comes out this time. Before we get into it, I am offering private readings now, okay? 25-minute readings for 25 USD and 15-minute readings for 50 USD. You go to the comment description box in this video and it will outline what you need to do. You first send an inquiry to my email address, okay? And then we can take it from there. Secondly, if there's anything that you like about this video, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, hit the notification bell, subscribe. Don't miss out on any of my readings, okay? So let's get started. Please feel free to pause the video, but I'm going to get right into it, okay? We're starting with pile 1. Okay, let's get into this. Pile 1. What were their first impression of you? Oh, we got a lot of cards in this one. Okay, so I'm getting that they were a little intimidated. I think there was some element of you that they thought was, I don't want to say a player, but like a man-eater, okay? Man-eater is what I'm hearing. And, you were quite magical. Like there was everything that was about you was interesting. It was kind of overload. Like too good to be true kind of thing. I mean, look how many amazing cards we have here. We have like Queen of Wands, like she's dope. We have the Star card. She's magical as F. We also have the Magician, and this is a pretty interesting card to reflect someone's personality, because that is your outgoing person, quick with it, charming, can come, with the jokes, can keep someone engaged. So it was kind of like overload. And I'm not sure if this person was a little bit taken aback, but I feel like because of what their first impression of you was, it kind of screwed with the getting to know part. Like I feel like this person kind of did not want to even approach, just because you kind of made their esteem, like their self-esteem kind of awkward, okay? Where I don't think that they thought that, they could kind of like get with you, like, or be like on your level to that you would even kind of look their way or even entertain the idea of them, okay? Another thing about their first impression of you is that there's something about you and your personality that they thought that you would judge them. I'm not sure what that's about. That could be like a whole nother reading in itself. But there's something that they had going on, or maybe they were not from, I would say like the best family. Maybe they didn't have money. There's something that they thought you thought would about them, that you would be judgmental of them, okay? Queen of Wands is like no one to joke with, people. Like I don't care even if you're a man watching this, like if you are represented by the King of Wands, like you're gonna be intimidating. And I feel like this, okay, because it kind of like messed with certain aspects of your life, even in other situations where people are intimidated of you, okay? Another thing here too that I'm picking up on this is like very emotional, in the sense that like this person was very actually affected by their first impressions of you, okay? They felt like because you were so fabulous and you were so amazing and you looked like you had your shit together and you looked like you were out of their league, like that there was some element of you that was not safe, okay? It was not safe to kind of get to know you, or even kind of enter that kind of water, okay, with you. They didn't feel like they trusted you. So I'm not sure if you could actually be quite different than this person, as far as like personality. This person could be actually quite introverted, quite shy, quite self-aware. You know, I wouldn't say that this person even has like the best esteem, self-esteem, okay? But even with all that being said, like, they were heavily attracted, but it was like you had a big cross on your head, like, like, do not approach. Like, even though it was like you were stirring something in them and making them feel like, okay, wow, like, she's hot, she's attractive, she's kind of doing something to me. At the same time, it was like, do not enter. Do you know what I mean? So I think that actually with this pile, their first impressions of you is actually what dictated the whole thing, okay? I don't feel like it's been quite easy with this person, getting to know this person. You have to understand it actually has nothing to do with you. It's that their self-esteem is freaking low, okay? And who wants to be with someone like that? Like, they need to get themselves together first before they even kind of like attempt this relationship, because I'm getting that you're a person that's very sure of yourself. You're very, you know, confident. You know who you are. You know what you want. You don't have any hangups in life. It's like, okay, you want something, you're just going to go for it. You're not like, I don't know. You just go for it, okay? So this person could be, you know, maybe not a really great match, but that is not what we're here for. We are here for what is their first impression of you. And they were intimidated. But I don't want this reading to be all about that, you know, because they did have feelings. If you are represented by the star card here, you know, they thought you were quite pretty. So much pretty, like so pretty that it was like you were on a pedestal that they created in their head, that they don't even realize sabotaged the whole thing. Because I feel like they could have had you. Like, I feel like you were interested in this person and you would have given them a chance. Like, you know, it's kind of interesting sometimes, like, you know, just because you're the most prettiest girl, like, I see a lot of pretty girls out there, I mean, including myself, like, and, you know, like, sometimes the people that you're with, it's like, I wouldn't say that they're, you know, it's all about that confidence inside, you know, it doesn't mean that, like, you know, a good-looking person needs to be with another good-looking person, like, it's whoever has that confidence, because confidence is attractive, okay, but this person definitely needs to work on it, because they were extremely intimidated by you, so much so that it messed with their head and it sabotaged the whole thing, okay? So that's all I have for pile one. Please give me a like. Let me know if it resonated. I love reading your guys' comments, okay? Pile two. What were their first impressions of you? Okay, so wow, we have two of pentacles and two of swords here. So with this pile, I'm feeling very much that you know, you kind of hit this person like out of nowhere. It was not like they were looking for you, but there is a dilemma here, okay? Because you rocked their whole world. You kind of like inflicted all of their being. It's like, these are thoughts, okay? Like, this person was really triggered by you, okay? And it's like you consumed every part of them, okay? Like, you know, they were dreaming about you, they were thinking about you all day long, they were smitten, they were in love. I mean, if you're represented by the Empress here, I mean, this is the ultimate beauty, hello. But at the same time, there's an element of not being able to have you, or being able to even kind of, how do I say, like, entertain this relationship, because this person is taken. So their impression of you was that you were a beautiful woman. You are basically everything that they would have wanted, but at the same time, they were also inflicted with thoughts of, you know, not being able to entertain. So I don't know what this is about. It could be that they were with someone else, but they weren't able to entertain any kind of sort of idea, but it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot for them to contain. You could have, you know, seen stolen glances. You could have saw that this person was always staring at you. You could have noticed that, you know, it looked like this person was kind of having like an inner battle with themselves, okay? But their first impression of you, let's talk about that, because I know I was talking about their other thoughts. You were everything that they would have ever wanted with in a woman or whatever, if you're a man, or if you're a man watching this and it's a woman. But they don't understand like why you came at the time you came. They kind of were just like, why would she come in now? Like, you were everything that they would have wanted in, like, especially like a wife. Because when you're represented by the Empress here, you're going to be represented by, you know, someone thinking that, you know, you would be the perfect wife and mother. This is not just like a sex pot, okay? So it's kind of interesting here, you know? I feel like with this pile, it was kind of like lost love, because I feel like you thought this person was very attractive as well, and that you would make a good, you know, but then you also were wondering like, why now? Because there's something with this person, like I said, like either they're taken or either they're a workaholic, but they felt like they would have had to balance you with something else, and they just were not going to do that. It would have been too much, okay? I don't know what that's about. Their first impression, another thing, is that you could have had a very unique look to you. I think you are exactly this person's type. I really do think you were exactly this person's type. And it was like you checked off everything on the list. I think they were in love like with the personality. They were in love with like your looks. You had something about you were nurturing. You know, the King of Cups very much wants a nurturing woman, okay? This is an emotional guy. He's not really into like that cold, dry, you know, woman who is going to, you know, leave you, you know, wondering. You know, there was something about you that was very nurturing, and they were able to see it, okay? They were able to see it, whether it was like, you know, you were dealing with other people in front of them, or, you know, they were able to catch a glimpse of you, you know, handling certain things. Like, they sense that same thing within you that they have in them, and it's like that emotional nature, okay? This is kind of sad. This feels like true love, but this also feels like lost love. But the thing that you need to know is that they still think very much of you. That hasn't gone away at all, okay? Because the Seven of Cups card, this is a card of like intense thoughts, okay? And thoughts of love, okay? So they will never forget you. Never forget you, okay? So guys, that was pile 2. That was a little snippet. Let me know what you thought. I love reading your comments. Give me a like if there's anything that you liked about that reading. Thank you. Pile 3. What was their first impression of you? Oh, goodness. Oh, we got a lot here. Okay, let me just move these all together kind of so you can see them all. Okay, so their first impression of you was that I'm getting a little bit like, don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like they might have thought that you were a witch. Just because of the connection they were having with you. They didn't understand how you could just come in to their life and for them to just kind of fall in love like on the spot. Their impression of you too is that they're aware of the connection, okay, that you guys share. They know there's something very magical about it, okay? You know, we have a lot of like cards here that represent this connection, okay? They thought that you were kind of like no other woman they ever met, in the sense that like there's a spiritual connection here. Okay, this is not physical. This is spiritual. I'm not saying that they're not attracted to your body, but this is very much spiritual. This is, and this is not a person like that is kind of used to that. I mean, if this person is represented by the King of Swords, this is a person who is all in their head all the freaking time. I mean, like, you do not want to depend on the King of Swords to make a decision. Oh, you will be sitting there, honey. You will be sitting there all day. But it's almost like you came in and kind of like it brought that down kind of for him. He kind of felt like, wow, like, what is she stirring inside me? Like, what the hell's going on, you know? Another first impression is that I feel like you could have darker features, or there's something very exotic about you. So I don't know if you like to put your, you know, like that smoky eye, or like that winged eyeliner, or you have exotic eyes where, you know, sometimes they're green, blue, or maybe like brown, but it's like, you know, you can look into people's eyes and it's like you get lost. Like, there was something with the eyes that this person kind of, and I feel like you were able to notice that too, because they kind of didn't want to look you in the eyes, because they would start to act like a fool, okay? Because there was something with your eyes that was so intense and like intriguing, and you know, they were able to they could get lost, okay? But I am getting that witch thing, and it's not like to say that you're really a witch. It's kind of like a joke in a sense, because what I'm trying to say is that sometimes a person, when they are so much living so in like 3D, or when they are, you know, like not awakened or open, but yet you're kind of sparking that connection in them, they will automatically think, okay, she must be a witch or something. She put a spell on me, or what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Because, you know, to have the High Priestess here paired with the King of Sword, I mean, oh my God, like, honey, you do not know like what you've done to this person. Like, you really don't. Don't think if you're suffering here of this person, you are not the only one. This person is not even in a good place because of you. Like, they're slowly starting to see that, you know, it took you to awaken them, but you rocked their whole world, and they're kind of just like, I don't understand. I didn't ask for this. Like, I wasn't looking for this. I didn't want this, but they don't realize that their higher self did want this, okay? Now, when we have the Ace of Cups here, this is the highest form of love, okay? So that's why I said spiritual. Spiritual love is the highest form of love, okay? Not physical. No, honey. Nothing to do with physical, okay? It's spiritual love. I mean, I don't even feel like they need to do much with you. It's like they could literally sit there and hold your hand, and they would feel like they were sitting on a cloud, okay? But just a little side note, they are aware. They're very aware of this connection. They're getting the telepathy just like you are, and I feel like, you know, you watching this, you're a lot more advanced, but they're kind of like, it took them a long time to try to figure out what the hell was going on, because you started to infiltrate their dream state. You know, you started to infiltrate everything, like their third eye. I mean, they don't understand why they're thinking about you all the time, okay? But their first impression of you was a witch, okay? I hope you understand what I'm saying, okay? But you're very magical to them and very mysterious, okay? And there's something with the eyes. The body, yes, they're attracted. Like, it's everything. When it's spiritual, it's everything. But when I talk about specifics, there's something with the eyes that they can get lost, okay? So, guys, that was pile 3. I love that one. Let me know what you thought. Give me a like if you enjoyed it, okay? Pile 4. What was their first impression of you? Oh, this is cute. Oh my God, guys. Wow. Okay. This one is very much love, but this is also very much attraction, okay? Like I always say, you know, like I'm getting so bored of saying this, but you know, this is represents the male genitalia for me, okay? If you've watched my videos, you know I always say that, okay? First impression of you was never seen something so beautiful in my entire life, okay? You are represented by the Queen of Cups here. And this is a beautiful lady. This is a lady who does not even have to open her mouth to say anything, okay? To catch the attention of someone. You came in, I feel like, at a time when this person kind of needed it. I don't know, and I don't know why I'm saying that, but you are just like what this person needed. This person impression too was a little caught off guard because they were kind of shocked at how fast they easily became obsessed with you, okay? It's like if they had one dying wish, it would be to be with you. I don't feel like if you're with this person, you really have nothing to worry about. Sorry, I just had a phone call. So as I was saying, like, if you are with this person, or, you know, if you want to know what it would be like to be with this person would not need another soul, okay? Like, you would not have to worry. Like, you would be, like, cherished. Like, they would worship the ground you walked on. This is, like, you know, intense in love, okay? You know, the butterflies in the tummy, you know, the heart palpitations when they see you. This is, you know, intense, okay? When it comes to impression too, it's like, there's something with the hair. You could have beautiful curly natural hair. Or there's something too with the eyes. These kind of, see how her eyes are? This is standing out to me. You know, this person could be very heavily attracted to those two things. And, you know, I'm going to say it, like, you know, because that card is there, like, their first impression was that they never wanted to be with somebody so much, like, intimately, than when they met you, okay? The attraction, it's just off the Richter in this spread. I'm, like, feeling it very strongly. There could be a little bit of an obsession going on. And I'm not saying that to, you know, worry you or anything like that. But so far from all the piles, this is the strongest one I've had. So their impression of you, you are everything. You are everything. Like, it's like package deal. Like, you know, they could be friends with you. You know, you also, when I see this wish, you know, you're very much also their type. You know, there's something too, like with the eyes, like that's just really drawing me in. You could have actually had them compliment you on this too before. You might see or notice, you know, when a man or a woman, if you're a man watching this or whatever, if you're two gay men. But what I'm saying is, when someone can't look you in the eyes, that's very much an indication of how attracted they are. You might have noticed that this person, you would struggle with that, making eye contact. But you have nothing to worry about with this spread. Like, their first impression of you was the highest, okay? The highest of can be, okay? So guys, that was pile 4. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know if you like this or give me a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. Pile 5. What was their first impression of you? Oh my God, we have a lot here. Okay, so with this pile, we definitely have a woman who is, you know, independent, self-made, Queen of Swords. I mean, wow. So I am going to say that I don't feel like this person was intimidated by you, though. I feel like part of the, you know, attraction to you was that you had your own stuff going on, okay? And their impression also, too, of you was that you know, how you entered their life. It was kind of out of nowhere, and it rocked their whole world, okay? The impact that you made. You are actually someone they never really thought that, like, how do I explain this? Like, okay, they've been in love before, but they never thought they would be in love with a caliber of a woman of you. That's what I'm hearing, like the caliber of a woman. So you could, you know, maybe be more motivated than this person or have more. I don't know what that's about. But I will say though, like their first impression, another thing is that the amount of like pull that they had towards you was shocking to them. Okay, I just figured this out now. So this other person is represented by the Emperor. So this person, I feel like, you know, we always say he's the first class narcissist of the spread. But, you know, I feel like this person was used to dating like weak women or weak men, okay? I don't feel like this person used to seek out people such as themselves, in the sense that, like, okay, he may be a narcissist, but he's highly motivated. He is, you know, doing things. He's a businessman. So when you came in, it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, is this me, but like a woman? Like, how is this other person so much similar to me, okay? So that was shocking to them, okay? Because like I said, like they usually go for like the passive types or the submissive types, but you are not that. You are not that. And, you know, you have probably in the past very much given this person a piece of your mind. You know what I mean? And they were kind of like, what now? Like, they're not used to that, okay? You also bring them much happiness. I feel like this person, like, even if they were able to see you, like, here and there, it would be enough to just brighten up their life. Like, I don't feel like this person's life before you came in was, like, that exciting. I feel like it was, like, black and white, and then it was, like, when you came in, it was, like, there was color. You know what I mean? So this person, you've made quite an impact on their life. Like, it's unforgettable, to be honest. And like I said, like their impression of you was like, wow, like this woman's a spitfire. She's like doing her own thing. She has her own money. She doesn't need no one. She will tell it like it is. Like, he's impressed. He really is impressed by you. Very impressed. And there's some form of you that he actually looks up to, in the sense to say, like, I think this person would like actually want to ask you advice on things they should do, you know, and he's like never had that before. It was always people asking him for advice. So I don't know what kind of person they like, what kind of people they surround themselves with, but like I said, like it was black and white before you came, and then when you came in, it was like, whoa, like it was like you woke me up, you know. I had that with another pile, you know. Sometimes we need people to wake us up. It's not even just situations. Sometimes it's situations, but sometimes it's very much people. And you are the one, honey. You are the one to wake this person up. So their impression of you, you are on a pedestal in their mind, okay? Because you are no one to be effed with, okay? And they know that. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for this pile. Let me know what you thought. I love reading your guys' comments. Give me a like if there's anything that you liked about it. But that's all I have for today. So yeah, have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.